Well, good morning, everybody. It's Big Dave from Mad Rock 102.5. I'm joined by Alan Fremont at 97.5 KLAK. Zach Grantham from Katy Country is feeling a bit under the weather. He's not going to join us in our conversation today, but that's all right. Alan and I can handle everything. We're going to talk about the 14th annual Texoma Earth Day Festival and Recycling event, which is coming up this weekend, this Saturday, April 23rd, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And as it says here, recycling starts with you. Let's bring up the coordinator of this whole thing, Amy Hoffman-Shehan. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this awesome event that's coming up this Saturday. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this is our 14th event. The last 2 years, we've only done recycling events because of the pandemic, but we're back with a full festival with workshops and entertainment, vendors, children's activities, all kinds of things to do, displays, demonstrations. And then recycling is always a huge component of our event. So we try to expand our offerings every year so people can divert things from the landfill and reduce the costs to the local governments and make sure everything's disposed of responsibly.
Now, you were talking about some of the stuff going on there. So the featured events, as you were just talking about. So what is Trashin' Fashion?
This is a project brought by the art department at Grayson College, and students or anyone who wants to participate makes fashion out of recycled or upcycled materials. And they can be, more traditional style, or they can be pretty fun and outlandish. And it's always a very entertaining sort of end to the day. They do their runway act at 3:00 in the afternoon, and it's just hugely fun. So that's the 7th or 8th annual Trash and Fashion show that we've had. We've added a free plant swap and a free children's clothing swap. So if you have plants you need to thin, bring them and take home things that you don't have. And if you've got kids' clothes that are still in good shape but outgrown, come and swap them for something that your kids can fit into.
Brilliant.
So you guys pretty much have everything covered at this event.
We try to bring in something that will interest everybody. And so about the only thing we're not bringing in this year is energy efficient cars, because nobody has any on their lots. They're all, they don't last 2 hours on the lot if they get any. So that's about the only thing we don't have this year, but we try to have things that will interest everybody. There's if you're any kind of interest that you have, you'll find it at our Earth Day Festival.
And even a used book sale.
That is through the library, and that's actually we have the information on how to get there, and they will have a booth to steer people to their book sale, but they've been coordinating that with us for quite a few years also. So our goal with starting this festival is find everybody who will do something that relates to Earth Day or relates to reducing our impact on the environment, and ask them all to do it at the same time with us. So that's been our approach for the past 14 years. So we started coordinating dates with the library so that, similar interests will all get out at the same time.
Okay. Very nice.
Have you been involved the entire 14 years?
I have. Yeah, I've been kind of the person who tells everybody what to do to make it all come together, or asks them to work with us.
So when there's a problem, they say, go ask Amy.
Pretty much. Yeah, you'll find me walking all over the place, being pulled one direction to the other all day.
So Amy, can you tell us about these workshops? Is it recycling? What are things we need to know about?
Well, the first workshop is on picking an energy provider. It's on, you'll get specific advice on, because no two households will be the same with their energy use or what they need from an energy provider. So we have an energy broker who's going to be giving advice on how to select the best energy provider. Our second workshop is on creating a monarch way station at your home or business, so we can help with the population and the migration of monarch butterflies from Canada to Mexico and back. And then our third workshop is going to be on solar energy. So there are a lot of advances in the technology, and it's becoming less expensive. And as our energy bills rise, it's a more viable option to add solar power to your home and pay less in utility bills. And then our fourth workshop is going to be on vermiculture composting. So you're basically composting your food waste and keeping it out of the landfill. And food waste can be 10% of the weight of your garbage, and it also adds methane to the air. So if you are composting it at home in a safe manner, using red wiggler worms, then you're not creating methane, and you're creating really rich soil amendments for your garden or for your yard.
Okay.
So we've been talking about all the stuff that's happening at the actual event. So now let's talk about the location, because everybody around here, in Sherman, everybody would be like, so where is this thing? Well, it'll be in the Sherman Municipal Ballroom and the Sherman Municipal Grounds. Of course, now that has a new name, right? It's the Lucy Kid Key Park. So tell us a little bit how it'll be all spread out and where people need to park and all that if they want to attend the event on Saturday.
So the children's activities and the workshops will be inside the ballroom, and the children's clothing swap will be inside the ballroom. All of the vendors will be on the lawn, which is now called Lucy Kid Key Park. Food vendors will be on Rusk Street. And then all of the recycling is on Elm Street, which is the street that runs north-south between the park and the city hall. And so it'll start up by the Kid Key Auditorium. That's where the paper shredding truck will be. And then people will start at the north end off of Mulberry and come south for there'll be different containers for everything that we're taking. And the electronic waste and the police taking the drugs back will be at the end of the road near Pecan.
So you've got prescription drug tag back, you've got the electronics, recycling, all the different options for people. So spring cleaning for everybody.
Yes, and you can bring latex paint. TCOG will be there collecting latex paint. It needs to be in 1 gallon or 5 gallon cans. The cans need to be sealed and closed really well and dry on the outside, not leaking. And we'll have a container for styrofoam. We'll have a container for plastic bags and bubble wrap and shrink film and things like that. There will be a separate container for paper. There will be a big container for cardboard. And you can put your ink and toner cartridges in with the styrofoam. We've got the paper shred. There's just all kinds of things. So study the website, look at the details and instructions. There are different hours for some of the providers.
Yeah.
So it is worth studying that before you head out, so you know what you're up for.
And then, of course, for that, you just go to earthdaytexoma.org. That's the official website where you can see all the details about what you can bring, what you can't bring. And as you were sitting there going through all the stuff, I was thinking, all right, I know I have some of that in the garage. I have a couple of these things. So I'm like thinking to myself, I was like, I might want to bring some of that stuff to get recycled. Perfect opportunity.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's a good opportunity to clean out your garage and keep things out of the landfill. And then we're not taking household hazardous waste, but TCOG does have a collection next month. And at their paint collection booth, you can register for the household hazardous waste collection, which is only by appointment. So it's a good opportunity to bring things and also register for the HHW event and clean it all out.
And I see here you also have live music.
Yes, we do. We have, we try to bring out local entertainment, and we have some demonstrations, and I don't have the schedule in front of me. It actually has changed since we first published it, but mostly local. We have the band from Harvest, let's see, now I'm going to get the name wrong. Harvest Time Church North, I think. They play Dixieland jazz and gospel, and we have a martial arts demonstration from Legend Martial Arts in Denison. We've got BJ Spencer. We have a new band, Canyon Creek Players, which features Gil Nelson, who's locally known for theater and music. And then, of course, we have the Trash and Fashion as part of our entertainment lineup.
That's my favorite.
Mhm.
So we've talked
Definitely
about
participate.
pretty much. Is there anything we haven't talked about? I mean, we kind of just went from your website stuff. Anything else you want to bring up that we haven't talked about?
I think
For
we've
Saturday?
covered it. I think we've covered it. I mean, we have things for all ages, and it should be a really good time for everybody.
Awesome.
So
Well, we'll
that
let you.
everyone will come out.
Yeah, we will let you get back to your stuff and coordinating, since that's what you do. That's what you're known for, being able to do that. So again, thanks for joining us today. If you want more information about the 14th annual Texoma Earth Day Festival and recycling event, again, it's happening 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday, April 23rd, there, the Municipal Ballroom and the Municipal Grounds, which I'll continue to call it that. You can go to the website earthdaytexoma.org, get all the details about what you can bring to recycle, what you shouldn't bring to recycle, all that stuff. So thanks for everybody for watching. Get all the information you need and go out and support the 14th annual Texoma Earth Day Festival and recycling event happening this Saturday. We'll see y'all next time.